Hello, my very most beautiful Scorpios. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your May weekly reading. It's going to go from the 9th through the 15th. Now, it is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And guys, if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Scorpios, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Scorpio's energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. Got the Sun card in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups. All right, so I do feel like, Scorpio, I do feel like you guys are, one, I feel like there's been a lot of emotional maturity. I feel like you guys have been through so much when it comes to love, and you guys have grown, exponentially. Like, the growth is just like, it's ridiculous. It's amazing. I feel like this very wise, very mature energy about you at this time. I do feel like you guys have been doing a lot of healing as well, been really working on, whether that's healing your inner child, your past traumas, or just healing from past relationships, okay? Gaining a lot of clarity, overcoming obstacles, figuring out what you guys want. It's a really empowering energy that you guys have been in, but I just still feel like there's this little bit of an edge of unhappiness. So it's like, even though you've been through a lot, and even though you've done a ton of healing, there's still a little bit of a sadness going on. And I feel like a lot of it is some of you guys have been very closed off, okay? We got the closed off heart here. Got the Four of Cups, ooh, which sometimes to me can feel like the closed off heart. And I don't always feel that, but with the other stuff that you have out, kind of does feel that way to me, okay? And some of it's because you guys are taking some time to get to the root cause of, maybe this unhappiness, or the root cause of, some of this deeper healing, okay? So some of you guys, it's a very intentional, break from love, because you are really getting to the root of things. He is sitting at the base of the tree by the roots. Others of you, though, I do feel like it's more of like a protective stance, okay? He's also got his arms crossed, like protected over his heart. And I feel like it's because of the things that you've been through. And even though you've done a lot of healing, we always have stuff we're working on. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like some of you guys, it's almost a little bit of a sad energy, because some of you guys, I feel, are like telling yourselves that love just isn't for you. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I don't want that, or maybe I'm not supposed to have that, or, maybe I'm better off if I don't, if I don't have something long-term, I don't really commit to anything. Got the Eight of Cups here in the reverse for your true intentions. So as much as you've tried to disconnect or walk away from, past experiences, I feel like you still are emotionally affected by some of these past traumas, okay? And it's a process, guys. As much healing as you've done, there's always going to be more to do. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse can just be still being emotionally, connected to something. And maybe you can still feel somebody's energy. And I feel like, because that's kind of what it feels like to me. It's like you've done a lot of healing, but you're still feeling very frustrated that you still feel affected by a person or by a situation, or that you can still feel their presence or still feel their energy. And it does. It's kind of making you very closed off. It's like making you, I'm almost feeling like hyper independence, okay? We have these Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You're just not willing to give to anything. You're not willing to put, and I feel like a lot of that is because Scorpios, I do feel like in the past, you guys, some of you guys could have, given too much. Like, or you feel that way, that you've given too much, you know, that you gave and gave and gave and didn't get anything in return. And I feel like now you guys are on like total opposite mode. Like, you know what? I'm not giving to anything. I don't want to commit to anything. I don't want that. That's not for me. You know, that's really how this is feeling. So let's grab another deck. Let's take a look at the person that you were dealing with, will be dealing with, whatever Spirit has for you here. Ooh, Scorpio. There's definitely a decision that's being made. I'm going to be honest, Scorpio, I feel like this is your energy too. You're getting a double dose. Spirit, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like there's something new trying to come in for you guys. But you're not going to be sure if it's worth it. You're not going to be sure if you want to invest into it, if you want to put any work into it. You're trying to avoid tower moments. Like I said, some of you guys, I don't know if you're going to be interested in it. There's definitely something coming in. The Lovers is, you know, having a major decision to make as well. It could be a turning point. Got the Two of Wands, another card of making a choice, but it's also needing to leave a comfort zone. You know, he's standing on top of this castle. Castles in the tarot are symbolic and represent home, comfort, and security. This is where he's always been. This is his comfort. But he has to be willing to leave that behind. He's got the whole world in his hands. He could accomplish so much. He could do so much. He's actually a young emperor. This is Aries energy as well. It's Mars and Aries. It is a young emperor. But in order for him to become the emperor, he has to be willing to leave his home. If he doesn't leave his home and go on the journey and, you know, have all those experiences that turn him into the emperor, he never becomes that. So to me, you know, this could be talking about needing to leave a comfort zone. Okay. There's a turning point coming in your life, and it's not surprising with all of these, you know, eclipses that we're dealing with, especially the one coming up that is going to be in your sign, our sign. I'm a Scorpio as well. You know, really calling, you know, for change, transformation in a big way, and making us look at the deeper things. So the deeper roots of things, you know, that energy is, you know, really at play here. And I feel like there's a major turning point coming in your life where you're going to be at this place where you're being asked to make a decision. Okay. You're being asked to leave a comfort zone. And I feel like you're afraid of making the wrong choice. I'm also getting this energy of, like, I feel like I got this for you recently as well. Feeling like something would hold you back. Like maybe you guys have made a lot of progress in your life since, you know, your last connection. Maybe you guys have done a lot of healing. Like you've worked on yourself. You've gotten yourself to a good place. And now it's like, you know what? I don't want to backtrack. I don't want anything to come in and mess it up or set me back. I don't want to make the wrong choice. Sometimes the Seven of Cups to me in the reverse can be a card of making a bad decision. And I feel like that's something that's coming up as a fear of yours. You're afraid of making the wrong choice. The Three of Swords in the reverse. You don't want to get hurt again. You're going to continue to work on your healing. You don't want to get hurt. And some of you guys, this Three of Swords in the reverse can also be a card of acceptance. And I feel like some of you guys have just accepted that, you know, it's not for you, or that you're better off without it. And I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like you're being asked to look at that. We got the World card here, okay, for your actions. So this is like the closing of a cycle, but it's also the beginning of a brand new one. And I feel like that's also the advice. We're going to be taking a look and see what your biggest challenge is going to be, what you don't see coming, and some advice for you. Show me Scorpio's biggest challenge this week. Show me Scorpio's biggest challenge this week. What is Scorpio's biggest challenge this week? The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, one, it's the only card in the tarot where the pentacles are gray. They are not gold. And it does speak of potential. I'm really feeling like one of the things that you are being, you know, is a challenge is the potential that you have. I feel like you're really like limiting yourself. My guides are like showing me a picture of like a ceiling. Like you guys are capping yourself off to like, this is all I can be. This is all I can have. You know, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or this isn't meant for me. And I feel like you're being asked to not put a ceiling, not put a cap on yourself and your life and what it could be meant for you. Because we manifest based on our beliefs, and if these are things that you truly believe, that's really limiting yourself here. As well as the Three of Pentacles, their work is being put on display for everyone to see. I feel like this week your challenge is there's a lot being put on display for you to look at. Okay, a lot for you guys to look at this week. It's also a card of partnerships. That could be the challenge, partnerships in general. Some of you guys have been in a serious hermit mode. And it could be like pushing out relationships away. But for some of you guys, I feel like it could be other people. Maybe, pushing friends away or, just going in a real hermit mode. And that could be why it's showing up as a challenge as well. What doesn't Scorpio see coming this week? What doesn't Scorpio see coming? The Ten of Wands. Tens are about completion though, so I feel like that this, as difficult as it's been, it is about to get wrapped up. There is a new cycle about to start. With the closing of a cycle is automatically kind of the beginning of a new one. And sometimes these energies or this loneliness, I feel like it's going to weigh on you a little bit more than you thought that it would. I feel like some of this stuff, these energies that are coming up for you to look at, they're going to be weighing on you this week in order to kind of put pressure on you to make the changes or to really have to process some of this or to look at this or to think about this. What advice do we have for Scorpio? The Queen of Cups. Really be honest about your emotions and really honor your emotions. She really does. She really takes care of herself and her emotions, and she's really honest about them. So I would get a journal and just really spend some time just really writing down all the ways that you feel and being very honest. You don't have to necessarily be honest and open up to other people, Scorpio, but you do have to do that to yourself, okay? And sometimes I feel like the person that we lie to the most is ourselves, and it's also the most dangerous person to lie to, So I got the Star card here at the bottom. So there's a lot of healing. I feel like there's something coming in that could be very long term, okay? There's something here that Spirit really does want you to look at. But that is what I have for you guys this week. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I'm sending so much love and light. Until next time.